2025 wasn't a quiet year for me. It wasn't a comfortable year either. It was a year of speaking up, showing up, testing, challenging power, and if I'm honest, a year that I pushed myself right to my limits. This video isn't a highlight reel. It's a reflection on where I've been, what I've been fighting, what it cost, and how I am choosing to move forward. I didn't watch 2025 from the sidelines. I was in the room, on the street, in the corridors of power. Sometimes welcomed, often tolerated, occasionally resisted, but always present. This year was shaped by talks, discussions, protests, media work, and the quieter conversations that don't often get recorded or shared online, but still matter deeply. One of those moments was speaking at the BioMarin event in Dublin. That was about bringing lived experiences into a space where decisions are made. Decisions about healthcare, disability, and innovation. It wasn't about inspirational sound bites. It was about reminding people that access to dignity and independence aren't abstract ideas. They're real, everyday outcomes shaped by policy choices. A big part of 2025 was spent hustling at Westminster. It was about opposing the cruel cuts to disabled people's personal independent payment PIPs being pushed through by the Labour government via the Department for Work and Pensions. PIPs is not a perk, it's not a lifestyle choice, it's a lifeline. Those same PIP cuts were why we were protesting in Belfast. Disabled people in Northern Ireland are not insulated from the decisions made in London. We live with their consequences. Standing in Parliament Square in London was about opposing the dangerous assisted dying bill brought forward through a rushed private member's bill. For disabled people, this is not a theoretical debate. In the context of cuts and underfunded support, assisted dying legislation becomes dangerous. Speaking at an independent living fund event in Stormont was one of the most grounding moments of the year. Independent living isn't a slogan, it's the difference between autonomy and dependence. Alongside this was the constant media work, challenging ableist language and pushing back against narratives that frame support as a charity rather than rights. 2025 was demanding physically, mentally, and emotionally. The pressure to keep going began to bleed into my personal life. Towards the end of the year, I slowed down, not because the work stopped mattering, but because my health matters too. That's what I'm carrying into 2026. I'm still actively involved, still engaged, still prepared to speak when it matters, but no longer at the expense of my health. Same values, clearer boundaries. Still showing up, sustainability.